that, nigga. Fuck you, cake ass nigga. Nigga always love to say what niggas in Atlanta doing. Niggas helping each other out. Niggas doing this, doing that. But you know, nigga, you got to stop worrying about what the next. But what is you doing? Niggas always want to say what the problem is, but a nigga don't want to participate in the solution.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We all know what the fucking problem is. But yet ain't nobody participate. Everybody can talk and make it seem like they want to participate, but what are you actually doing?
Yeah.
I just put up a post last night shouting out motherfucking D Solo and Street Flavor. Done it purposely.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He's a staple in our community. Over 20-some years, this man been putting it down. I haven't talked to D Solo. I think once, right when I came home from the penitentiary over 4 years ago, I talked to him once. I didn't do that for any, but beside the point, the only reason I've done that is because the city needs to see SMACKWATER supporting other entities within the city. The city need to see the DJs supporting the local artists. The city need to see the local artists supporting the DJs, supporting local businesses, supporting niggas that's trying to get their clothing line off the ground. The city need to see all of this here. Cause what niggas fail to realize, we got the Super Bowl coming back to this motherfucker in a couple years, my nigga. The last Super Bowl came and went, nigga, not one nigga in this motherfucking city had a motherfucking major party. Every major party in the city was from niggas from outside our city.
Yeah.
Every major party, my nigga. Not one nigga in this city had a party that anybody gave a fuck about.
Yeah. I feel you though, man.
Yeah, man, and that's some hoe ass shit.
Yeah.
And all you cake ass niggas know it's some hoe ass shit. Fuck you niggas in the ass. Because if we don't come together, nigga, if we ain't gonna rise together, we sure gonna fall together, cake ass niggas. And that's all it is to it.
Real talk, man, definitely. Man, I feel like Houston come from like a history of like,
yeah, we got to follow.
Working together, kind of, but we always had that close separation.
That division. Yeah, we got a bad cloud. Well, like we got a bad cloud over the city. Yeah, we got a bad cloud over the city.
Definitely. This thing has always been there. It's getting worse.
Well, I know when as far as the entertainment industry, you know, because we really. We're not an entertainment mecca. It is what it is. You know,
we ever will be?
We got the possibility and the potential. We got way more than the talent. I'm sitting here with a nigga from the city right now who's an actor. My nigga Michael Sterling, he do movies. You know what I'm saying? His movie Harvey getting ready to come out. He finna drop it on a major platform. The talent is overwhelming in the city. We've never been lacking, even back in the 70s. Let me tell you something, man. I'm finna give all y'all history lesson, my nigga. This is a real nigga history lesson, like the one I be giving on my webisode. I'm finna give it to you on this man podcast, my nigga.
Hey, what's up?
Before Motown, the only place a black artist could come and record music was Houston, Texas, with a nigga named Don Roby, who stayed, and he was from 3rd Ward, but his studio was in 5th Ward.
Okay.
He's the nigga in 5 Heartbeats who Big Red is portraying. He's portraying Don Roby. D-O-N-R-O-B-I-E. He was the first nigga that my grandfather was signed to. Man. Don Roby, all he used to do was make sure them niggas kept a clean Cadillac and kept their hair laid and kept some clean ass clothes from Wolves. And if you know anything about Wolves, nigga, you know how long that motherfucker been now. But yeah, man, this was a Ray Charles. Where you think Ray Charles met his wife at? 3rd Ward. How you think he met her there?
Man.
Houston got a rich history of musicians and music and just, you know, a culture. We got a real celebrated black culture, whether you know it or not. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely. We got a little bit of Black Wall Street flavor too. Sometimes we go some parts of 3rd Ward.
Yeah,
man.
Yeah, man. Shit, they shot a nigga right off the one when the Black Panthers that shit erupted. Yeah. Nigga, they was right there on Dowling. Nigga, they shot a nigga from off the top of the church across the street from Wolf's. Nigga, Shaka Khan marched right down Dowling with an AK, cake ass nigga.
Man, that's crazy.
Yeah, man. We you know It's a legend that Tina Turner was chunking cock out there in 5th Ward. I know they was out there because my grandfather and Robert Turner said that they used to perform in Fifth Ward in a club, and he said that she was selling cock out there. But he also said he never seen Ike put his hands on her one time either though. But and this is from a real live player that was in the mix. I'm talking about internationally, worldwide known player. This nigga was pimping star hoes, bitches who was singers. This nigga Robert Turner was pimping them hoes, nigga. The nigga's a pimp.
Man, Houston been dripping songs, man.
Yeah. It's been dripping like a motherfucker.
Yeah, definitely.
Been dripping, cause them niggas been pimping, nigga. On Dow and Fifth Ward and Third Ward.
Yeah.
Pimps, nigga. Them niggas was pimps.
Definitely, man. Little known Houston fact: Houston, Texas is ranked as the #1 sex trafficking city in the United States of America. You know what I'm saying?
I can believe that.
It's facts. Look it up.
Cause ain't the two things that gonna sell in Houston, nigga, is pussy and drugs, nigga.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
definitely,
man.
Houston, man. When it comes live, I feel like Houston, as far as drugs, has so much influence on the nation musically, even culturally. A lot of people don't even realize. Not necessarily saying that's a good thing, but I mean that's just what.
Well, it is what it is. Cause I always go back to the point. We was the first niggas ever to put TVs in our cars.
Yeah.
And niggas laughed at us and called us country, man. I'm talking about, excuse me, niggas talked about us bad. And I always go back to that point that I heard May say, they won't see me in unless it's TVs in it.
Yeah.
And that line always bothered me and fucked with me, man, because all of a sudden it was accepted and it was cool because a nigga from New York co-signed have it. But nigga, we been having nigga, our car culture is, a slab, nigga. You come and dine, cake ass nigga. Fuck you talking about?
Important thing down here.
Yeah,
man. Definitely, man. Real quick, stepping back to what we said about there kind of being a separation in Houston. What do you think is that one? We got so much talent, so much going on, so many great people that came out and said, what is that one thing that you think builds that separation between us? Well,
I know the point where like the line was really drawn in the sand in the city, and I know some niggas might take it the one type of or feel some type of way about it, but it's the honest to God truth, is when Screw should have never put out that motherfucking Screw tape he put out. Even though them niggas was stealing them niggas' cars, and some of them niggas was from the south side, and since Rosewood had the MO and had the label of stealing cars, and niggas from all over the city was stealing a nigga car and just spray paint Rosewood on it sometimes. You know what I'm saying? And I never forget, man, me and Kent May, rest in peace, man, we came all the way to the south side from the north and went to Screw shit and went and got the tape, my nigga. And we done our little round, stopped by Timmy Chan's, rode by TSU, up and down Cullen, all that shit there. And we was right by downtown, my nigga. Right by downtown when we heard it, my nigga.
Yeah.
And it said, sitting back, whole ass north side niggas trying to jack. It slid past me. I ain't gonna even bullshit you. Cause I'm high, nigga. We been smoking. I'm on this dunk. I'm high, drunk, nigga. And Kent, he brought it to my attention. He said, you heard that? I say, what, my nigga? He rewinded. Sitting back, whole ass north side niggas trying to jack. I said, rewind that shit. Sitting back, whole ass north side niggas trying to jack. Kent took the tape and threw that motherfucker out the window, man. And it was already a moment of separation, but that was like a line. That was a definite line drawn in the sand because, like, okay, we understand what's transpiring within our city limits as far as with niggas having money, niggas riding on swangers, niggas fucking these hoes. We understand what's going on.
It's Houston culture, man.
Yeah, but when you should have put an address on it, my nigga. That's all I'm saying. If you would have put an address on it, it would have been less
tension.
Yeah, because from that point, like the city really, like, cause when we got back and we was talking about it and other niggas was chiming in on it like that. I'm the only thing I'm glad about that moment of time, my nigga, it wasn't social media. Cause as many niggas died and got locked up behind that shit, it would have really been insane, my nigga.
That's great. That's what year was that? Would you say?
Oh, that was 90. Was it 96 or 97?
Okay.
It was either the end of 96, beginning of 90. It was somewhere around now.
That's dope.
I don't remember which tape, because that was before he was naming them.
Right.
You would just buy a gray screw tape.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It didn't come in a case. None of that shit. You know what I'm saying?
That's rich history culture, man. And like I kind of agree with you. Like just being from Houston, coming from Houston, when you go places and you meet other niggas from Houston, you know niggas from Houston, you meet other niggas on different sides. It's always a mutual like understanding, respect of how we talk the same way, walk the same way, do the same things.
Yeah.
But always I could feel the energy of like being from Houston. It's almost damn like what side of town you from.
Yeah.
What neighborhood you from?
Yeah.
What high school you went to?
Yeah.
You know
A nigga
It's
get
like,
down to the specifics.
right?
Like
Because Houston's so big, but
Yeah.
it's so much.
Yeah,
more
Acres Home, biggest black neighborhood in the South, my nigga. So,
yeah, definitely.
so you know, we separated amongst 9 high schools.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, my community is real. They disenfranchised it and broke it apart because, like, for the longest, we ran it in all sports and shit because the neighborhood's so big and niggas from all over that motherfucker. Trust me, I understand what you're saying, family.
Yeah, definitely. Acres Home, humongous, man. And some cities don't even have 9 high schools in the whole city. You know what I'm saying? That just give people a kind of play understanding of how big Houston is, man.
Yeah.
Man, I'm gonna go cut real quick to some other random stuff because I want to get your opinion on shit.
Okay.
Real quick, you also said if they would have had internet, it would have been a way different. What is your overall view of social media? Yeah, it's a tool. Do you think more people are using social media for negative or positive? I know I know your game plan, how you work it, but do you think social media?
I see. It's about even. It's really about what you're looking for. You know what I'm saying? If you go looking for negative, you'll find it. If you go looking for positive, you'll find it.
Yeah.
You know, I see an abundance of both crossing my timeline.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I don't really keep count as far as, oh, I've seen a whole bunch of more negative shit than I seen positive today. I really, you know, but it's an abundance of both.
Yeah.
You know.
Do you feel like the internet is about to come through a change soon? Because like the internet is really what busted the game.
You know
open.
what? To be honest to God, I tell the honest to God truth, my nigga. I'm the wrong nigga to ask that question because I was a Neanderthal for the longest. Like my nigga Jay Hollywood Joe, he used to try to get me to fuck with the internet and put my music on now when I came home in 2002.
Yeah.
But I was still out there selling Hannah, and Joe used to always tell me, man, Smack, this the new thing, man. This, you need to get on these. Then I was like, man, fuck that shit, nigga. So I'm really not, because I didn't even recognize, like, because I couldn't understand. My mind couldn't fathom back then, like, how the internet was going to turn into money.
The internet is the new version of the streets.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Unfortunately, yes, it is.
And I had the opportunity. Joe used to try to drill it in, but I was stubborn, hard-headed, and I could still be that way sometimes. But he used to try to get me to fuck with the internet. That was about 2004, 2005, man. And I was like, man, I don't get it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So for me to say that it's about to experience a change, I really don't know. And it's possible because I'm sure that it's motherfuckers in some back room somewhere trying to develop some new program, a website, or some new shit. Bill Gates got something going on. So it's going to experience a change, but how drastic, how big, and you know, I can't say.
I feel. All right, you said now, hold on, this is my portion where I feel like really just grabbing it and just throwing some at you, man.
Yeah.
All right, now you said back in 97 you was jamming the screw tape, boys was riding swingers and stuff. So back in that time, you probably had to listen to a lot of R&B.
Yeah, fuck yeah. Nigga, I loved R&B, nigga.
Is Jacquees the king of R&B?
That's, you know, I put up a couple posts about that. He could call himself whatever he want, but as far as me looking at the king of R&B, if that nigga, if they had a Grammys and that nigga make them present him with a Grammy instead of just saying, and Jacquees won the Grammy for R&B on the way going to a commercial and just show the nigga sitting out in the crowd, you know. Because if you the king, they going to have your ass on that stage. And when they present that award, they going to present it to you in person because they know the people want to see they king. You know what I'm saying? I told, it's only 4 ways that I've known a motherfucker to become king or queen.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? The king or queen die and you next in line.
Right.
The king or queen retire and give you the crown.
Right.
You go to war and you make yourself king or queen.
Yeah.
You take something. Or the people elect you king and queen.
That's good intellect. Right?
Nah, you know, I said the other day, you know, Nick call himself whatever he want. Because Ali called himself the greatest. Ain't nobody called Ali the greatest. He called himself the greatest. And then Ali climbed in the ring and whooped everybody's ass and then whooped the United States ass outside the ring. Yeah, that nigga that the greatest. Like,
that's good. That's a good way to look at it, man. I'm going to keep that in mind. Who would you say is your favorite R&B singer of all time? Just your personal favorite. I'm not saying king. Who you like when you got?
Well, my favorite singer of all time is Stevie Wonder.
Okay.
Yeah, just all time. And Stevie covers A lot of genre. He's R&B at his core.
Yeah.
As what, but on Stevie is so much more. Stevie is like, you know, a pyramid or some shit like that.
Stevie Wonder maybe one of the greatest musicians.
Yeah, he's definitely he's one of the greatest catalogs, and you know,
over 40 albums, studio albums.
Yeah, Stevie was a motherfucker.
First person to ever use a synthesizer in the studio.
Yeah, first double album ever.
Yeah.
Songs
man.
in the Key of Life. Yeah,
definitely, man. You're definitely a Stevie fan. All right, now going back more on like the separation of Houston. Nowadays we kind of still, it's like, I feel like the energy's still there from the old school, but the game has changed so much. A lot of times when I ask people like, what's the difference between North Side niggas and South Side niggas? A lot of times people, like newer generation people, tell me like, you know, it ain't no difference no more. It's the same.
Yeah, I just told you the lines are more blurred. Like I said, back in the day, it used to be a clear cut difference.
Yeah.
North Side niggas was monkey gorilla niggas.
Right.
Like real abrasive, real uncivilized, real uncultured, like took pride in it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Hair all over their head, go everywhere with a white t-shirt, you know what I'm saying? Ain't gonna tuck it in. Southside niggas was more refined, more polished. They gonna have a Southside fade, you know what I'm saying?
Starched down.
You know, we had braids, they had the fade. They gonna be starched down. They gonna have wear their shades in the club like a motherfucker. They gonna tuck their shirt in so you can see that they belt match their shoes and all that shit there. We didn't give a fuck about that there. You know what I'm talking about? We was just, nigga, give me a stick and let me holler at a bitch and stay out my way before I put this pistol on your bitch ass.
Real talk.
You know what I'm saying? And that's all it boiled down to. Not saying that the Southside niggas would get down, but they wasn't. Man, I'm not here for that, nigga. I'm here to be player. And we was there to be gangster. But they was gangster in their own right. Don't give them. They wasn't no hoes. They was just had a different mentality. They was, nigga, we clean, nigga. We do that gangster shit in the streets, but we do gangster shit at all times, nigga.